Every word you speak, every thought you repeat, is shaping your future. Right now. What if all it took to change your life was learning to speak to yourself with love? This is the power of loving affirmations, and it begins within you. There is a quiet power within you, one that shapes your entire experience of life. You may not see it, you may not hear it, but it is there beneath the noise of your thoughts, beneath your daily routines, gently guiding the way you feel, the way you love, and the way you live. It is your subconscious mind. Louise Hay used to say that every thought we think is creating our future. And when you truly begin to understand that, something inside you shifts forever. Because suddenly you realize, life isn't just happening to you. It's responding through you. Every belief, every repeated word, every emotion becomes a seed planted in the soil of your subconscious. And those seeds grow into habits, relationships, health, and reality itself. Most of us were not taught how to tend to that inner garden. We inherited beliefs from our families, from our culture, from the world. Beliefs about money, love, worth, and what we deserve. Some of these beliefs support us. Many do not. And yet, the subconscious doesn't argue. It doesn't question whether a belief is true or false, helpful or harmful. Simply says yes. Yes to your fears. Yes to your doubts. Yes to your affirmations, whichever you repeat most often. So if you tell yourself, I can't do this, your subconscious quietly says, all right. And it begins to create conditions that match that belief. But if you begin to whisper, I am capable, I am safe, I am loved, that same mind will start rearranging your inner world to reflect that truth. Reprogramming the subconscious mind isn't magic. It's awareness. It's the consistent, loving redirection of your thoughts toward peace instead of fear. Louise Hay called affirmations the beginning point of change. They're not about pretending everything is perfect. They're about introducing a new possibility, a more loving voice, into your mental conversation. Because what you repeatedly tell yourself becomes what you believe, and what you believe becomes what you live. Think about it. How do you speak to yourself when no one else is listening? Are your words gentle or harsh? Encouraging or condemning? So many of us talk to ourselves in ways we would never talk to another human being. We say, I'm so stupid. I always mess things up. Nothing ever works for me. And then we wonder why we feel small, stuck, or unseen. But when you change your inner dialogue even slightly, you begin to rewire the foundation of your life. You stop feeding fear and start nurturing faith. Affirmations are not lies you tell yourself. They are truths you are learning to remember. Louise often encouraged people to start small, not with grand declarations but with willingness. Because the subconscious mind responds beautifully to gentle consistency. If I love myself feels too far away right now, try, I am willing to learn to love myself. If I am abundant feels unbelievable, say, I am open to experiencing more flow in my life. The key is not perfection. It's emotional honesty. It's choosing words that feel kind, believable, and alive. Over time, these words become new neural pathways, new energetic signatures within your being. You are literally teaching your brain to see through the lens of love. Louise once said, every thought we think and every word we speak is an affirmation. So choose the good ones. That truth is both humbling and empowering, because it means that even your casual self-talk is creative. Your words are not harmless. They are living energy. They can build or break, nourish or deplete. So why not choose to build? Each time you affirm love, you're watering the seeds of healing. Each time you affirm abundance, you're creating space for prosperity. Each time you affirm forgiveness, You're clearing emotional debris so peace can grow. Take a moment. Place your hand over your heart. Breathe. Say softly, I am safe in this moment. I am worthy of good things. I am learning to love myself one breath at a time. Notice how your body responds. A subtle warmth, a loosening of the shoulders, a sigh of release. That is your subconscious saying yes. It listens not only to words, but to the energy with which those words are spoken. You can't bully your mind into healing. You have to love it there. Sometimes people ask, how long does it take for affirmations to work? And Louise would smile and say, how long did it take to believe the old negative ones? Healing the subconscious is not about speed, it's about presence. Affirmations are a daily relationship with yourself. They are gentle reminders to return to truth over and over again. Some days you'll believe them fully. Other days they'll feel hollow. But keep going, because every repetition is a step closer to wholeness. The subconscious mind is like a garden. You cannot shout at a seed to grow. You must nurture it with patience, sunlight, and care. And one morning when you least expect it, you'll notice a new sprout, a thought that says, maybe I am good enough. Maybe I deserve peace. That's the beginning of transformation, because once your inner world begins to change, the outer world follows, naturally, effortlessly, gracefully. Every affirmation is a choice, a declaration of what you wish to make real. You can choose fear or you can choose love. You can choose the story of your past or the vision of your healing. And though it may sound simple, that choice, made again and again, is what reshapes your entire destiny. Louise believed that the universe responds to the vibration of our thoughts. When you affirm with love, you align with that vibration. You become a magnet for experiences that mirror your new belief. You don't need to force it, you only need to allow it. When your affirmations come from love, they don't just change your mind, they change your energy, because love is the most powerful frequency there is. It dissolves fear, heals the body, and rewrites even the oldest subconscious patterns. And that is the true power of loving affirmations. They remind you of what has always been true, that you are whole, you are worthy, and you are loved. I am willing to release old beliefs that no longer serve me. I am open to new patterns of love, joy, and peace. My thoughts create my reality, and I choose thoughts that heal. You may have noticed that when you first begin using affirmations, your mind doesn't always agree. You say, I love myself, and a voice inside whispers, no, you don't. You say, I am abundant, and another voice laughs, look at your bank account. That resistance is not a sign that you're failing. It's proof that you are beginning to awaken. Because before healing can begin, the old patterns have to reveal themselves. The subconscious doesn't resist because it wants to hurt you. It resists because it wants to keep you safe. In the only way it knows how. It's been wired to believe that what's familiar is safe, even if what's familiar is pain. So when you introduce new affirmations, you are gently teaching your inner mind that love can be safe too. This is why repetition matters. Every time you repeat a loving affirmation, you're showing your subconscious that the world won't collapse when you soften, that you can choose kindness and still be okay, that it's safe to relax into goodness. Louise Hay believed that the subconscious could be rewritten through repetition and emotion. Not through force, not through logic, but through feeling. That's why when you speak your affirmations, you must speak them as if they were already true. Not as demands, but as lived experiences. You don't have to fake joy, but you can summon even a spark of it. You can imagine what it might feel like to be loved, to be safe, to be free. And as you do, the subconscious begins to respond, because it doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. Simply follows what you feel. Try this now. Close your eyes and take a slow breath. Whisper gently, "I am loved, I am safe, I am enough." And now imagine what those words might feel like if they were absolutely true. Where does that feeling live in your body? Maybe a warmth in the chest. Maybe a calm behind your eyes. That feeling is the bridge, the language your subconscious understands. The more often you feel it, the more natural it becomes. And one day, you won't just be saying the words. You'll be living them. Louise often said, "You've been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens." It's a radical invitation, isn't it? To approve of yourself not after you've changed, but as you are changing. To speak kindly to the parts of you that are still learning. Because that is what the subconscious craves most: safety. And the safest energy in the world is love. Every time you speak gently to yourself, you become a loving parent to your inner child. And that child, who may have spent years hiding behind guilt, perfectionism, or fear, finally begins to trust. When that trust grows, healing accelerates. Suddenly, old memories begin to soften. You look back at a painful moment, and instead of shame, you feel compassion. You realize you were doing your best with what you knew at the time. And that realization changes everything. That's the quiet power of loving affirmations. They reframe your past without erasing it. They remind you that every version of you was trying to survive. You might wonder, do I have to say my affirmations every day? And the answer is yes, but not out of pressure. It's like brushing your mind instead of your teeth. You don't do it because your teeth are bad. You do it to keep them healthy. Affirmations are daily hygiene for the soul. 5 minutes in the morning, before your phone, before the noise of the world. Stand in front of the mirror, look into your own eyes, and say words that feel like kindness. It might feel awkward at first. You might even cry. That's not weakness, that's release. It's the sound of old walls beginning to fall. Louise used to call the mirror our best friend and our greatest teacher, because when you look into your own eyes and say, "I love you. I really, really love you," something sacred happens. First, your mind might rebel. It might list every reason why you shouldn't love yourself. But keep looking, because beneath the stories you will see the truth, a spark of life that has always been worthy of love. And one day you'll see not your reflection but your essence, not your flaws but your light. Affirmations, when practiced with love, begin to shift your entire frequency. People respond to you differently. Opportunities align in ways that once felt impossible. You attract peace instead of chaos, clarity instead of confusion. It's not that the world changes overnight. It's that you start to see it through healed eyes. Your perception becomes the miracle. Louise always said, "What we give out, we get back." And when what you give out is love, even toward yourself, that love must return. This is not just a spiritual truth. It's a scientific one. Neuroscience now shows that repeated loving thoughts create new neural pathways in the brain. They literally rewire your nervous system toward safety and calm. The more you affirm peace, the more your brain learns that peace is normal. And when peace becomes normal, you stop chasing chaos. You stop needing external validation. You begin to feel whole simply because you are aligned with the truth. You were never broken, just waiting to remember your wholeness. Let's practice a few gentle affirmations together. I release the need to criticize myself. I am willing to see myself with love. Every cell in my body responds to my loving thoughts. I am open to miracles because I am open to love. Say them slowly, like drops of water on dry soil. The more love you pour in, the more your inner garden will bloom. Remember, you are not trying to become someone new. You are returning to who you've always been beneath the conditioning. Affirmations are not about creating a new self, but remembering the self that love created. You are already whole. You are already enough. And every time you choose a loving thought, you are simply clearing the dust that covered that truth. So when doubt returns, and it will, meet it with gentleness. When fear whispers, tell it, "Thank you for trying to protect me, but I choose love now." That's all healing really is. 1,000 small moments of choosing love over fear. Louise Hay's teachings remind us that the mind is always listening, and that the universe is always responding. When you fill your inner world with love, the outer world mirrors that love back to you. This is the essence of the law of attraction. Not forcing outcomes, but aligning your vibration. Not chasing what you want, but becoming the version of yourself who naturally attracts it. And the bridge between who you are and who you are becoming is made of words. Loving, intentional, compassionate words. At the end of each day, before you fall asleep, whisper something kind to yourself. Not as a ritual, but as a homecoming. Say, "I did my best today. I forgive myself for what I didn't know. Tomorrow I will love myself a little more." And then rest in that love. Because when you sleep with kind thoughts, you wake up in a kinder world. Every thought you think is a seed. Every affirmation is a choice. And every choice plants the garden of your future. So speak love. Think peace. Firm joy. Because the power to reprogram your life has always been within you. Not in the words themselves, but in the love that speaks them. Louise Hay once wrote, "You have the power to heal your life, and you need to know that. Now you do." There comes a moment on every healing journey when words are no longer just words. They begin to breathe through you. You don't repeat affirmations anymore. You become them. This is the moment when the subconscious begins to trust your new language. When the soil of your mind has been softened enough by love, that new roots can finally take hold. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens quietly. The same way dawn replaces the night. Not with a sudden burst of light, but with a gradual unveiling. And one day, without even realizing when it happened, you'll notice that your inner voice sounds different. Kinder. Calmer. More certain. That is the sound of transformation. Not fireworks, but peace. Louise Hay often reminded her students that healing isn't about controlling thoughts, but choosing them with awareness. She said, "The point of power is always in the present moment. Not in the past you can't change. Not in the future you can't predict. But right here, in this breath, in this thought. And when you choose love now, in this tiny invisible second, you shift everything. Because every loving thought is a ripple, and those ripples eventually become waves. The subconscious doesn't respond to time. It responds to energy. So even when you think you're just saying an affirmation, you're actually tuning your energy field to a new vibration. You're reteaching your mind how to feel safe in joy. You're letting your body know it's okay to relax. You're inviting the universe to mirror that calmness back to you. That is the true reprogramming. Not the words alone, but the frequency behind them. Sometimes you'll notice that as you affirm love, unloved parts of you rise to the surface. Old memories, shame, self-doubt. That's not regression. It's the mind emptying itself of what no longer belongs. You are not falling back. You are clearing space. Think of it like cleaning out a room before redecorating it. You must see the dust before you can sweep it away. So when pain arises during your healing, don't resist it. Bless it. It's leaving because it's finally allowed to go. Louise often spoke about mirror work as one of the most powerful ways to integrate affirmations. Not because the mirror has magic, but because it shows you the truth. When you look into your own eyes, you meet the part of you that has been waiting to be seen. You might cry. You might laugh. You might even feel numb at first. All of it is perfect, because healing is not about performance. It's about presence. It's about showing up for yourself exactly as you are and saying, I love you anyway. You can speak affirmations all day long, but if you speak them from tension, they stay on the surface. When you speak them from love, even quietly, they sink deep. So speak less like you're convincing and more like you're comforting. Speak as though you're talking to a child who just needs to feel safe again. That's what the subconscious is. A childlike field of energy that believes everything you say. Feed it love, and it will bloom in ways you cannot imagine. In time, your affirmations become second nature. Not practices, but states of being. You no longer say, I am enough. You simply feel enough. You no longer try to believe in abundance. You embody it. And this embodiment changes everything. It attracts new people, new opportunities, new ways of seeing yourself. The more you live as if your affirmations were already true, the faster your reality begins to match them. Because life doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you believe. Louise Hay used to remind her readers that every belief begins as a thought, and every thought can be changed. That is the freedom she dedicated her life to teaching. You don't have to wait for the world to love you before you love yourself. You don't have to wait for everything to be perfect before you believe you're worthy. You can begin now, right here in this moment. And that single choice to love yourself now can begin to rewire lifetimes of fear. Let's return to that simple practice once more. Take a slow, gentle breath. Place your hand on your heart and say, I am safe. I am loved. I am worthy of every good thing. Pause. Let the words linger in your body. Let them vibrate. These are not just affirmations. They are energetic signatures. Every time you say them, you are reminding your soul of its truth. Healing the subconscious through affirmations is not about escaping life. It's about returning to it fully awake, fully aware, fully loving. It's about reclaiming the creative power that has always been yours. The power to speak light where there was darkness. The power to rewrite the stories you once thought were permanent. Because every belief that once limited you was only a sentence in a story you have outgrown. And now you are the author again. Louise once wrote, in the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. That affirmation alone could change the way you see yourself. Because it reminds you that healing isn't about fixing what's broken. It's about remembering what has always been whole. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Right here. Right now. Becoming who you were always destined to remember. And maybe that's the true miracle of affirmations. Not that they change the world, but that they change the way you see the world. When you see through eyes of love, the same world looks softer, kinder, more alive. The same circumstances become teachers. The same people become mirrors. Everything shifts because you shift. So, if you remember nothing else from this journey, remember this. You are never powerless. Your thoughts are sacred instruments. Your words are creative forces. And your love, your unconditional, patient love for yourself, is the most healing energy in the universe. When you change the way you speak to yourself, you change the way life speaks to you. So speak gently. Speak kindly. Speak as though every word is a prayer, because it is. Today I choose to think thoughts that heal. I choose to speak words that love. I choose to see myself through the eyes of compassion. My subconscious is my ally. My mind is my home. And love is the language I choose to live by. You are loved. You are enough. You are already whole. And every loving thought you think is leading you home. Ending voiceover. 4 final minute of video. Soft ambient piano fades in gentle tone. As you move forward from this moment, may every thought you choose be one of kindness. May every word you speak be an act of love. And may your subconscious mind remember what your soul has always known. That you are enough, you are whole, and you are deeply loved. Soft pause. Thank you for sharing this space. If these words touched you, take a deep breath. Place your hand over your heart and whisper, I am loved, because that is the truth. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to like this video and subscribe for more gentle reminders of your inner power.